listening to this podcast right now. Do you want to hear a fucking podcast about anything and everything? Like movies, music, television, and more?
Oh my God.
Well, you come to the right place. Subscribe to Journey into Comics Network, and you get Podcastrophe, hosted by me, Dick. Why not throw a couple bucks to the Patreon? It's your choice. Yeah. This is a Podcastrophe.
That sounds so awesome.
The following is a Journey into Comics Network production.
Journey into Comics Network production. Journey into Comics Network production. Network production. Network production. Network production. Network
production. This is a tasty burger.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I? Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
Is butter a carb? Will you stop eating?
We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups. Candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Foodies Watching Movies. It's episode 22 of season 2. That was a tongue twister.
It's late.
It's late. I am your host, Nate. That rhymed. That was great. And that also rhymed. Oh, shit.
God, you're the worst.
We're trapped. How's it going, V? Welcome to the show.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man, it's a late night. I'm pretty tired. I'm excited to be talking to you, you know.
I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Another Burning the Midnight Oil episode.
Yeah, well, we've been doing a lot of stuff lately. We've been very busy.
We had 2 cookouts in 2 days over the course of a weekend.
We did. There were some pretty excellent cookouts this weekend. You want to talk about it?
There were too many foods.
Oh, my God, there were so many choices. I was so pleased.
So let's break it down. Saturday happened first. We had a show in Indianapolis. We went to our buddy's house, Cy, and he cooked us all sorts of amazing feasting foods.
Okay, so let's talk about Cy for a second.
Sure, break it down. He loves movies.
He does love movies, and I was talking to him about having him come onto our little podcast here and maybe do some 80s horror movie talk, because that's his jam.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I know. We need to do that. And then he could cook for us up here.
That'd be great. Oh, yeah, make him cook for us. I'd cook for him. F that.
I guess we could cook for him.
We make some badass food.
He made some really good food.
Oh, yeah, he's a grill master.
He barbecued some chicken. He made some beautiful, what was it, skirt steak or flank steak?
No, it was arrachero.
Oh.
I think I said that right.
Guy's from Texas, so he knows how to barbecue some good meat.
Man, that boy knows how to cook.
Yes, he does.
That corn on the cob was next level, and you had the little onion bulbs. I don't know if you had one, but it was like full onion bulb.
It was good.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that was some very tasty barbecue for our show. It was super awesome. It definitely made the night go a little bit smoother.
Yeah, it definitely. Oh, I just had a mic cutout issue. That was great. It definitely, fucking mic cables, you gotta love it. It definitely set me right, because it was just like all this delicious food all at once, but we haven't even talked about the star of his fucking cookout.
Oh.
The potato salad.
Oh my God, this potato salad was next fucking level.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was really mustardy and had hard-boiled eggs in it and onions and everything delicious.
Now, I fancy myself like a potato salad aficionado, connoisseur, as it were. And, you know, typically, man, I throw mad shade at people who make homemade potato salad, because, like, you can't match my great-grandma Richards. Like, you just can't. Like, nobody can get on that level.
This is actually, like, a real thing with Nate. He was really all about potato salad.
I really am. It's not a joke. When I worked at Honey Baked Ham, like, for real, I hated their potato salad because it was GFS Gordon shit that was just in a tub.
Oh, damn.
And it's not even, like, really homemade. It was awful. I had to, like, spice it up with pepper and salt just to make it taste kind of okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So it was just like Gordon's food service food.
100%.
Wow. And you just have to doctor it up?
Yeah, absolutely. So we
We had really good potato salad at your dad's house.
Oh, man.
Me and, Sarah and I went and picked up some potato salad for a barbecue that we had a couple weeks ago.
Man, that happened too. I forgot all about that one.
We've had a very busy June. Like, we
Too
played
busy.
a show with our band every weekend in June. And we've done so much driving and traveling. And
this weekend is LaFiCon.
Yeah, this weekend we are hosting LaFiCon.
I'm freaking out about it a little bit. There's like so many awesome guests. My good friend from Northwest Indiana, Corey Hampshire, who's a Marvel, DC, and Image Comics artist, is gonna be at LaFiCon. I'm gonna get to interview him for one of the panels.
That's exciting.
So it's great because we're already cool friends. Like, we know each other real good, so we can just banter and stuff. It'll be fun.
And we're gonna have some really awesome exclusive content for our Patreon as well after this weekend in LaFiCon.
Oh man, we're gonna try.
There's gonna be so many really cool, exciting things to see and to lots of cool people to meet.
I'm certain that Dick and Tyler will probably proposition one of us or both of us into a podcastrophe episode before the weekend is over because we'll be there. Like, I feel like that's just gonna happen. I don't know how, but I digress. They're gonna have a show.
You said proposition. I was like, wait, where are you going with this? Oh, okay.
To the podcast.
Okay, yeah, to the point. Yeah.
But back to it. No, size potato salad. It matched up. It was for real.
Damn,
like,
bold claim.
Good
for you, Cy.
That potato salad made me think of my grandma, but not like, it wasn't the same. But it was like, man, that's what you wanted. It made me go, I'm tasting potato salad for the first time and falling in love because it was just its own thing. The pickle in it was amazing.
Yeah,
he had like thick chopped dill pickle in there, and he had thick cut pieces of potato, not just these like dainty little micro taters that just like mush into nothing. He had like chunks of man tater,
Yes, if there's any way that I could describe Cy, it is very manly.
Yeah.
As well as his food and cooking.
Yes, absolutely.
Very masculine food.
And like that barbaric piece of chicken that was just like this big caveman
leg.
chunk.
Yeah, man, Cy's food is super masculine.
Leg into thigh, right? Because it was just like the leg thigh.
And then his lady friend, Lady Fair, and I, Kristen, she was trying to help me cut it because I couldn't cut it, and Sarah couldn't cut it, and we ended up having to go get Cy, and we're like, we need you to cut this fucking chicken.
He was just like,
manly.
I couldn't have done it.
No,
I don't think so. That chicken was pretty tough. I mean, I had to rip this shit out of my. I look like
the chicken itself was not tough.
No, it was
just
amazing.
Trying to cut through the bone and the shit was tough. It was all.
That was
a good barbecue.
Didn't mean to overstep you there, but
that's okay. Go ahead.
I kind of was shamefully being barbaric because you guys were all like eating around the table, being like really like in the moment, and I went over and sat at the fireplace and just like gorged. I was just like ripping chunks of chicken off the bone and just stuffing it. Yeah. I had grease and oil and stuff all over my whole exterior by the time I was done, and that's why I was like, can somebody give me a paper towel because I'm just like covered in this and I can't move.
Yeah, that was a good barbecue. And the next day after that, we had a barbecue with my family up at my aunt's beach house up on Lake Michigan.
After getting home at 5 a.m. from our show.
Oh, my God. It was such a long drive home from this show. We got in at like 5 a.m.
I watched Dawn set.
Oh, it was exhausting. I felt like shit the whole next day. But at least I got to see my wonderful family and have really great barbecue.
Man, that was another next level feast. There were so many great things. There were those little
That's the thing with my family. We're Italian, as you know.
Y'all don't play.
We don't fuck around. When we're having a cookout, we cook the fuck out.
Yeah, it's actually funny. We actually even cooked out today, technically.
We did.
But we're gonna we need to dive into the beach house thing and like the food we had because there were so many great foods and like we got to go.
So many different like pasta salads and little appetizers and
what were those little chippy dudes that
the
had
crostinis
that had the mozzarella and the basil and then
a strawberry and then balsamic drizzled on top.
That's crazy.
It was good.
Didn't John and Brian brought that?
Yeah, friends.
Amazing, delicious, great stand-up dudes. Played what was that game I was playing? Badminton. Diving around in my fucking Jurassic Park shirt.
Ollie was helping, and he was doing surprisingly well.
He's getting it, man.
Yeah, he's very athletic. So he had a good time, too. And he actually ate the food, and Oliver never eats, so it was good food.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
my mom's pasta salad was stellar. Her and my sister made that. And my sister was so mad because my mom kept putting too much mayonnaise in it, and she was getting all pissed because she had all these beautiful vegetables in it. And
she's like, no, you're covering them with mayo. Knock it off.
But it was really good.
That 7-layer salad or dip or whatever was amazing.
Tons of vegetables.
Someone else brought potato salad to that function. Didn't stack up to size, but it was still really good, no less. I mean, it was really...
I don't know who made the potato salad. It doesn't matter. We don't need to call them out.
Okay, sorry. I was trying. I couldn't do it.
And then we had barbecue chicken and hot dogs and cheeseburgers, and what else do we have?
There was like chocolate cherry pie.
Oh yeah, my grandma always brings a plethora of pies and desserts. It's always
there was sangria.
Yeah, there was sangria.
And there was lemonade. I didn't either, actually.
I had the lemonade. The
lemonade I did,
was
too.
Good.
It was really good. But really the coolest part about that was not... I mean, the food was great. Don't get me wrong. Big, mad foodie. After a show, appetite was like... I was ravenous. I needed to recharge. But my favorite part was, like, laying on the beach. That was great.
Yeah, that was nice. We got to chill and be with my family.
I feel like July we should do that some more,
Yeah, definitely.
Like it was...
I love going to the beach.
It was a very relaxing experience. It was weird because it was...
And my aunt lives like right there, so it's free parking, and it's just like a quick little walk down the road to the beach.
The walk is easy on the way down because you go downhill a little bit, but once you've been,
going up.
Especially after you've been there all day at the beach and you've like been doing stuff and been in the water,
in the sun.
Man. It was weird because we, Saturday was like cold, kind of like chilly, and it was like, oh, the water's going to be too cold, so we didn't plan to like get in the water at all. And then Ollie was in the water. And then I was like, well, I'm in shorts. I'm just going to like dip my feet in and see what's up. And it was actually not bad at all.
Yeah,
it
once
felt
you got your feet wet, it was
nice. And then the sun came out and it was like the perfect day. It was great.
It was nice.
It was a great way to like recharge the batteries. But fast forward, we're here on Tuesday and we did some more grilling out today, some chicken.
Yeah, we made some barbecue chicken. Well, the last time we were at your dad's house, Sarah and I went to the grocery store to pick up stuff for barbecuing and grilling and whatnot, and they were having a sale on the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and it was like unbelievably cheap, like 69 cents per bottle or
yeah,
something.
That's right.
So we got a fuck ton of them.
Like
they were
8.
all different types, and I had never seen like some of the ones before. Like they have, my favorite one was the Vidalia onion one.
Then they also had the one we used today, which was the hickory
brown sugar.
Yeah, hickory brown sugar was delicious.
And then the last time we cooked out with our friend Jesse, actually, you guys used the honey chipotle Sweet Baby Ray's. That was a little spicy for me.
Yeah, your palate is definitely doesn't handle the spice so well anymore.
I can't handle the spicy food anymore. I get heartburn and oh my God, at the barbecue this past weekend at my aunt's house, somebody had made this Cajun crab dip.
Yep.
Like in theory, it sounds fucking incredible. And
it was incredible until you got a big kick of it.
I got my mouth I must have been like allergic to something in it, but my mouth just was on fucking fire. I actually started crying because my mouth was aching. It hurt so bad.
Yeah, it was like it's like it sent your mouth into shock.
Yeah, I've had spicy food. I've tried Mad Dog 357 with you.
Oh my God, that was a crazy day.
That was fucking awful. But this crab dip
was different.
Was like my mouth was in the fire of hell. It was so
and
hot.
Getting stabbed all at the same time.
Oh, it was the worst.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry that
happened.
It
totally ruined crab dip for me.
Overall, though, that was a fun. We had a fun cookout. I forgot we cooked out with Jesse.
Yeah,
that was awesome. He made that. He made that potatoes O'Brien. That was next fucking level. Can we talk about it? Those potatoes. It's funny because he fucked them. He fucked them up, but fucked them up actually was like.
It was the happiest of accidents.
It was the happiest of accidents because it turned into a potatoes O'Brien mash, and it was the.
Okay, so he basically cut up these potatoes in slices, like very thin slices, and boiled them. But we were outside grilling chicken as well, so we were not paying attention, and they overcooked. So then he just threw them in a wok with an onion and a fuck ton of this roasted garlic that we put on the grill or something. And then he just fried them in this wok and kept making them into hash browns almost. And they were the most incredible fucking potatoes.
What do we do? Parmesan cheese at the end?
Parmesan cheese. Yeah. I think he just used
salt
olive
and
oil and a ton of salt and pepper and some seasonings here and there. I think if it had rosemary, it would have been next level for breakfast potatoes. Because it was he chopped them up at the end, but it was kind of like a potato pancake almost.
It was.
And it was frying it, and it was
The best potatoes ever. Jesse wins, hands down.
For potatoes, yes.
For potatoes,
he's the victor.
He is the king.
But I am going to attempt that same exact recipe.
I want you to try to make that with some thyme and some rosemary and serve it with like scrambled eggs.
I also was thinking about trying it with Nate's secret ingredient that he uses for everything.
Ugh, lemon.
Yeah, lemon. Because
you and your fucking lemon.
It's my favorite citrus. You can't escape the versatility of a lemon. It works with everything.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, it's
almost
everything.
Everything.
Yeah. But all in all, I love cooking out. When it's summertime and it's like it's right.
Some of my favorite food ever is cookout food.
The smells, the feeling of it, like getting some. Even if you're like, you're literally out cooking hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill, and you just got like one singular can of baked beans in the house, and that's all you're having for your meal.
That's perfect.
It's perfect because it's like comfort food in the best way, and it's also summer food.
You know what's funny is when I was pregnant with my son, I was pregnant during the summertime, so all I wanted was hot dogs on the grill and beans and chips. That was like all I wanted, and baked mac and cheese. And I burnt myself out on it because I ate it like almost every other day. Like I alternated between those three things and pizza,
Of course, pizza. You can't escape pizza.
No,
it's your
pizza,
love.
Hot dogs and mac and cheese. That's my fucking life, man.
Have we had any good pizza experience lately, or had any pizza to talk about? I feel like there's not been a lot of pizza coverage.
Well, I had a pizza from this local place in my town. It's called Faustino's.
I like Faustino's.
I had it a couple, like maybe last week when my sister came into town, and they always end up kind of overcooking it a little bit. Like there's some days when it's really, really good, but usually when I get it, it's like on Tuesday when they're having their sale, and they're always busy, so they're just not quite as good as I want it to be. Like they're always just a little too crispy and hard.
It's like they just are pumping too many pizzas out that they accidentally leave them in a little bit longer than they really need to.
I have no idea what the problem is, but the last several times I've gotten it from there, it's always been overcooked.
Surely speculation.
And it's usually when there's toppings on it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I get just plain cheese for me and my kid because we're both, he's picky and I just love cheese pizza, so that's fine with me. But we, my mom and my sister were going to have some, so we put mushrooms on a quarter of it, and it was really overcooked.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's weird. Some other things we've done recently, aside from being busy this month, we saw The Incredibles 2.
Yeah, we took my kid to see that. It was really good.
I loved it.
Yeah, didn't we talk about it on the last episode a little bit?
No, we hadn't seen it yet. We were going to see it. It hadn't come out yet. It was 2 weeks ago. It came out last week. We hadn't quite seen it yet.
It came out on the 15th.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember.
So,
it was good. I really liked it. It was a long wait that was well worth it, I thought. I mean, it was pretty much the exact same movie as The Incredibles, just the mom is doing what the male character did in the previous one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
pretty much the exact same movie. The formula was exactly the same, but it worked because I really liked the first movie.
Yeah, and it did a really great job of literally setting the stage up right after that first movie. I mean, you literally are...
It picks up right at the end of that movie.
You're seeing a continuation. Like, I would love to bridge the two movies and just watch it as, like, one long story. I mean, it would be a long viewing, but it would be awesome and worth it, I think.
It would be a fun double feature at home one day for a rainy day. Sounds like a rainy day project.
Yeah, so quick brief synopsis. We've got Elastigirl, who is going to be kind of this new ambassador to making supers legal again. Mm-hmm. And she is, this team's best bet. And she's solving all these crimes and things are going swimmingly. But then there's this screen slaver that's like sending all
villain,
these...
The big bad. The screen slaver.
And he's like hypnotizing people to do things they don't want to. And essentially... everybody falls under his spell except for the kids. And the kids have to, like, figure shit out, and they become more heroic. And it's like a coming-of-age tale, too. It's the same movie, but the kids really have to up their game this time. And I think that's what's so great about it. Mm-hmm. I know some people are calling for a Frozone solo flick with his family.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
It would be awesome, especially if like any of the kids had powers and they like utilize that to like further tell the story. What if one of the kids had a fire power opposite his dad?
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, now that they've rebooted it, do you think they're going to make it into like a franchise, or do you think they're just going to leave it be?
You know, I'm unsure. I know Brad Baird, I think is his name, or Brad Bird. It's Bird, not Baird. Brad Bird said that he was uncertain if we would ever see an Incredibles 3. It just depends. There's a lot of things that factor into that didn't have anything to do with him.
Who did Incredibles? Is that Pixar? Is that Disney? Disney?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure the Incredibles, if they get, their popularity picks up and the movie does well, they'll probably do a TV show or something.
The movie's doing fantastic. Even on its like second weekend, and this weekend it went up against the new Jurassic Park flick that just came out.
I totally forgot that came out.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that. I think that's probably going to be a wait for Netflix movie for me.
Tyler from Podcastrophe said it was not that good. It was kind of a letdown.
It's been getting some shitty reviews.
So, I mean, and it's funny because I think even before the movie came out, you said, like, I think I'm just waiting till it comes out on DVD or whatever.
I was watching the preview the first time I saw it, and I was like, ugh, just leave it alone.
Like, they're dinosaurs.
Don't get me wrong. I love Jurassic Park. It's my jam, but it needs to be done. They need to let it go or change it.
And the thing is like, I guess here's a couple of things. First of all, this new movie is kind of Jurassic Park: The Lost World Round 2, because it's like literally, they're bringing them to the land. But what I don't know if you know or not is that they actually are auctioning dinosaurs to people in the movie. And I guess people on the internet are freaking out like, that's how cheap people were winning dinosaurs. That's why there's that one scene where the creepy dinosaurs in the little girl's room, like you're probably like, why is a dinosaur just showing up in this little girl's room? I think it was like their pet or something. I don't know. That's speculation. I haven't seen the movie, obviously. But
okay,
that's what I've heard, folks. I don't fucking know shit from shit.
Well, all right. I guess we'll have to wait until we watch it on Netflix, and then we can talk about it again in the future.
Totally. So, and that'll actually be in season 3 of Foodies. So let's flash forward a little bit here, if you will.
It just made me miss watching The Flash.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Curious, what do you give The Incredibles out of 5 pizza slices?
I give it like a 4 out of 5, only because I felt like I knew exactly what was going to happen the whole movie, and then it happened. I wasn't really surprised by anything, the plot twists, and whatnot, the reveal of who the villain is under the mask. It was like, yeah, okay.
It was kind of expected.
It was very expected, but I really liked the movie. I give it a 4 out of 5. It brought back the memories.
Definitely stroked the nostalgia bone. Made you feel warm.
I don't know
and
why
fuzzy.
I love Holly Hunter's voice too.
We haven't even actually touched on the other thing, which was the weird short.
Oh, geez, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
That was strange. That's all I can say.
Ollie didn't like it.
No, it was not. It was sad.
Sarah didn't like it.
No.
It was really sad. It was emotional. It was like clickbait to me, like Oscar bait.
Yes.
It was emotional manipulation. So at the beginning of The Incredibles, they did a short film, a short animation, and I'm sure it's probably going to win an Oscar. I mean, I like the concept of it. I just wasn't ready for that. It was like a mother, the story of the loss of a mother, of her son getting older.
What do they call that?
Up.
Empty nest
syndrome.
Yeah.
And it was really sad and super weird, and I don't know.
There's a correlation, and I won't give them the full giveaway, but there's a correlation between her son and this dumpling. And this dumpling becomes
a food dumpling.
Like a food dumpling. Yeah, that was
She's making dumplings and is visualizing this little dumpling as her son. It's like an allegory for her son. And then you watch her raise the little dumpling, and then at the end she's like, I'm going to spoil it because fuck this short film. At the end,
I love it.
The dumpling wants to leave home and get married to some girl he just brings home, and she was getting so upset and sad that she eats the dumpling, and then it pans out and you realize that her son is a real person and brings his girlfriend over for dinner or whatever, and then they move on and they're fine. They have a moment. But it was just
God, that was really
You're
unnecessarily
definitely
sad.
you're not expecting it when she does that.
No, I didn't like it.
Not at all.
Super sad.
Yeah, it was bogus. But
ew, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Anyways, let's move on from that. I have some Disney stuff for you. First of all, I need to know, and our list. What's up? Did you just?
I need to know if you're asking me if you're bringing up Disney stuff because it's been a really long week and a hard time, and we need to talk about some happy shit. And I've been surrounded by little children all week, and I'm like, I'm in it. I'm in the Disney zone.
Yeah, you're in the Disney zone. All right. Maybe this episode is the Disney zone. Cheer me up. The Disney zone. That's the episode title. Thank you. The Disney zone. Okay, so first of all, what's your favorite Disney movie all time?
Sleeping Beauty.
What's number 2? Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
3.
Cinderella.
Okay. So I guessed your big 3 earlier, and I said that sitting right outside of the top 4 would probably be Snow White.
Well, are you accounting for the live-action films or the animated films?
I'm saying Disney as whatever you consider Disney to be to your childhood.
My childhood Disney movie. My favorite childhood Disney movies?
Yes.
I loved Mary Poppins. I was obsessed with it, and it was like my night-night movie for years when I was a child. I loved it.
That's amazing. I'm Mary Poppins, yo!
I love Mary Poppins, and I love Julie Andrews.
Yeah. You know? Aren't they doing a Mary Poppins too?
Yeah.
That's real, right?
With Emily Blunt.
Weird. Interesting.
Wasn't that supposed to... When is that coming out?
We'll look it up here in a second because I'm about to pull up this thing. So we're going to do a couple interesting things today on the show because I wanted to... This is something that had been discussed previously, right?
Oh, hey, it's supposed to come out Christmas of this year, the new Mary Poppins.
Oh, that's awesome. As I'm starting to lose my voice. How does that happen? Okay, come on, little mousy. Don't you love it? All
right, well, I'm starting to get tired, so how long is this thing going to take?
What
are we doing? What are we doing?
Okay. So first of all, I want to mention that The Incredibles has a 94% average on Rotten Tomatoes. It has been certified. It was certified fresh.
I would give it 94%.
Average rating was a 7.9, so almost 8. 87% of the audiences liked it. And it's doing great, by the way. I don't know. Go to Box Office Mojo with some numbers here. Incredibles 2 this weekend on Monday brought in $10 million on a Monday. Damn. Against Jurassic Park's 14. That's close for a movie that's 2 weeks out versus having just come out. Jurassic World's worldwide total is insane. Obviously, Incredibles 2 not on that list, but top movies of 2018, Incredibles 2 domestically pulling down $360 million, only behind Black Panther and Infinity War. Whoa. Good company to keep. All superheroes. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get away from the superheroes.
Oh, wow.
We're going to do the ultimate Disney trivia quiz.
Oh, shit. You're going to put me on the spot on my Disney triv?
Oh, we're just going to see what happens. It's interesting.
Okay, why not?
So
then I want to be done.
Well, there's a couple, but we're almost, you'll see.
Okay.
We're almost there. Just trust me. So, in The Little Mermaid, who is not one of Triton's daughters? Andrina, Adora, Atina, or Alana?
I think it's Alana. Oh, damn, Adora.
Oh, Boo Earns.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Although it's pretty adorable, Adora was definitely not one of Triton's daughters.
Okay, I need to get my head in the game. Hold on. All right.
Which phrase does the evil queen in Snow White actually say? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
Magic mirror on the wall. I think she says magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all, but it could also be magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all. Oh, no, it's the last one. Magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all. I hope I'm right. Oh, damn, it was the other one I said. Shit.
Okay, it's okay. In the movie Tangled, Flynn Rider is wanted dead or alive according to his wanted poster because he's a
bandit, a thief, a treasonist, or a robber. Pretty sure he's a bandit. Thief, god damn it. I'm not doing very good
Can I just
tonight.
say, I pulled this up on BuzzFeed. I don't know how good this quiz is. These are really weird questions. I'm not sure the answers, so...
No, it's okay. You don't have to make me feel better that I suck at Disney trivia
Which
tonight.
glass slipper did Cinderella leave behind at the ball? Left foot or right foot?
Oh my god. All right, well, scroll up. Let me look at the picture of Cinderella. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Well, I got a 50-50 shot here. I think I'm going to go with the right one. It's probably wrong.
Is that your final answer? Do you want to switch it to the left last second?
No, because then I'll be wrong anyway. I'm just always wrong. It's left.
It was left. Son of a bitch.
God damn.
In Sleeping Beauty, what is the name of Maleficent's pet raven? Diablo, Malum, Mavis. I don't know how to say that word. Diable.
Oh my god, I have no idea. Let me think about it. Ugh,
sure.
Too tired for this.
Meow, 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 meow.
Are you meowing at me now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
With the Jeopardy theme.
Okay, all I ever remember her calling him was just my pet. So I'm gonna go with I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Malum.
Oh
shit.
Well, I didn't click Malum, and it definitely
Diablo.
was not also that, so we can't give you any.
Seems like it's an obvious answer, Diablo.
Yeah. Finish the lyric. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold.
How many wonders can one cavern hold? It's the one at the end. There you go. I did it.
Bingo.
Finally got one.
On the board. There's several to go.
I'm the worst.
In Pocahontas, what did Pocahontas see in her dream that made her believe that a change was coming? A spinning arrow, a strange cloud formation, a hawk circling her village, or a burning blue fire?
A strange... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, shit. I don't know. I think it's a spinning arrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bingo. Right. On the board, 2 in a row.
Okay.
In The Lion King, what side of Scar's face is his scar on? Way to show the ass of him in this picture. Like, him walking away. Just like...
I think it's on the right, but I don't know. 50-50 shot again. It's the left.
Still the
for
left.
2 on those.
Disney's all about that left side.
Damn. You'd think I would know that. I'm just really tired.
In Frozen, how many brothers does Hans have?
15. No, 12. God damn it. I'm the worst.
Finish the lyric. My
I
soul
don't
is
like
spiraling.
Frozen as much as I wanted to.
I didn't see it.
I wanted to like it because all the little kids wanted me to like it at my school, and I just was like, ugh. Finish the lyrics.
My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around.
Pretty sure it's and one thought crystallizes like an icy blast.
Bingo.
Okay, preschool is doing me okay.
In Sleeping Beauty, who is the fairest? What
do the fairies arm Prince Philip
you.
with to fight Maleficent? Sword of truth and shield of virtue.
Ooh, making a comeback here. In Aladdin, what does Aladdin and a reluctant Abu give the poor children to eat?
A loaf of bread.
Boom. What's the name of the organization Bernard and Miss Bianca work on The Rescuers?
Oh, shit. I don't remember watching. I only saw The Rescuers when I was like really little in like the early 90s. Like late. When did this movie come out? I don't remember. Okay. I'm going to go with... Wouldn't it be funny if the answer was just The Rescuers? But I think it's the International Rescue Organization. Oh, damn. The Rescue Aid Society. Whatever. I didn't really like The Rescuers that much.
In Beauty and the Beast, how many eggs does Gaston say he eats in order to stay roughly the size of a barge?
5 dozen eggs.
In Princess and the Frog, what fictional country is Prince Naveen from?
Maldonia, maybe?
Bingo. In Hercules, Hades promises not to harm Megara. Megara. I said Megara. If Hercules gave up his strength for how long?
I don't know, 24 hours?
Bingo. On whose shoulders does Dopey stand in order to dance with Snow White during the silly song scene?
Sneezy. Mm-hmm.
In Alice in Wonderland, aside from a pocket watch, what else is the White Rabbit holding when Alice encounters him? Ooh, a cane, an umbrella, a top hat, or all of the above.
Well, I know he had an umbrella. I'm going to go with all the above. Oh, it was just an umbrella. I said it.
Damn it, you were right.
I still get the point.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the point on that one.
Okay, cool.
In Peter Pan, what did Captain Hook...
What hand did Captain Hook lose to the crocodile? You're
0 for 2 on the left-right game.
God damn it, I keep picking right. I wonder if it's left. Let me think, because I just watched Peter Pan not that long ago with Oliver. Like last week we watched it, because you set up my VCR, and I still had my old VHS tape of it. Okay,
yeah.
Captain Hook... I'm gonna go with left. I finally did it.
It was left.
Finally
it's always left, folks.
Okay.
In the Disney zone, it's always left. How many years does the genie say he's been trapped in the lamp?
10,000 years.
That's Rita Repulsa. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
I did it.
You did do it. In The Sword and the Stone, what's the name of Merlin's pet owl?
Archimedes.
Oh, he's making a comeback here. In Lady and the Tramp, Jim Deere gives his wife, darling Lady, as a gift for...
Can I just say, in the movie Lady and the Tramp, I love that the human characters are named Jim Deere and Darling, because that's just what they call each other at home, and that's just what the dog thinks their names are.
Yeah.
Precious. Anyway, what was the question?
In Lady and the Tramp, Jim Deere gives his wife, darling Lady, as a gift for what?
I don't know. Maybe her birthday? Christmas.
In The Little Mermaid, what alias does Ursula use when she becomes human?
Vanessa. I always will remember that because it's another V name. And people that don't remember my name as Veronica always call me either Vanessa or Victoria. So it's like a natural response to look when people say Vanessa. Anyway.
Okay. In Peter Pan, what happens after Wendy wakes up?
She finds Peter chasing his shadow around the bedroom. She finds Peter trying to attach his shadow with soap. She finds Peter trying to calm Tinkerbell down. No. She finds Peter trying to attach his shadow with... No. She finds Peter chasing his shadow around the bedroom. God damn it.
You called it again.
I know, I said it.
In 101 Dalmatians, how many puppies does Perdita give birth to?
15.
Why is the Horned King searching for the Black Cauldron?
Man, you know what?
Never seen it.
I saw it when I was probably like 3. I barely remember anything about this fucking movie. So I'll just guess. Hold on, let me read the answers. Read me the question again.
Why is the Horned King searching for the Black Cauldron? It has the power to create an army of undead warriors, has the power to bring him back to life, has the power to control the minds of humans, or it has the power to help him destroy the world.
All sounds like plausible reasons for somebody to do that. Or to be looking for it. I'm going to go with it has the power to help him destroy the world. Oh, Undead Warriors. That was the dopest answer anyway.
Same difference.
Damn, I don't remember that movie. I'm going to need to watch it. It looks rad.
What does the matchmaker criticize Mulan for?
Too skinny.
Gaston tells Belle they'll have about how many kids together?
6 or 7.
Damn right, she needs to show his ass the door. That's what that
Word.
said. On what side of her head does Anna get her platinum blonde streak?
Another left-right question. Is it
It's
the last
the final question.
God damn, I hope I don't get it wrong.
It's the Disney Zone. What do you think it's going to be?
Left. It was
Oh
right.
my God, it
you
was
fucker.
right.
You tricked me. I got 16 out of 29. Right? Well, you misclicked like one of them, but I guess
did
it didn't
misclick
matter.
2 of
You
them.
gave me an extra point. So I got,
Wow,
like,
your
17.
Disney knowledge is a whole new world. You knew you would score high, like a shooting star. It's crystal clear you've seen these films more than just once. Great job.
What do I get? Nothing. Pat on the back. Thanks, Nate.
You're welcome. I brought up a potato salad recipe. I don't know why.
Oh, we're just looking at that.
I was seeing if this site was real because we just watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I'm pretty sure it's not.
I would be so happy if you would tell our listeners what that website is that you're talking about right now, that we're looking at on your computer, that isn't a real website.
It's the one that's in Jay and Silent Bob Strike
Which
Back.
one? I don't remember. What was the name of it?
You're the worst, really.
You're the one who brought it up. You're the one who's Googling moviepoopshoot.com.
Fair
I said
enough.
it for you.
Oh, God, it's so gross.
I wouldn't do that to you.
No, it's so gross.
He doesn't like saying that.
But they don't actually exist, which is sad. But we're going to do this now. This is the end of our show. We are going to have Okay, so this is a Disney versus Pixar.
I can already tell you that Disney is way better than Pixar.
Okay.
You don't even need to do this fucking bracket.
But we need to determine who's the overall winner. So let's go down the line and determine who wins in each battle. Lion King versus Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, so let's see. It says seats determined by IMDb rankings divided by era. Disney 1989 through 99, the best years, by the way.
Yes.
Disney 2000 to present. Pixar 95 to 2000. Pixar 2008 to present. So this is excluding anything pre-1989 because clearly they would be the best movies anyway. Okay, so let's do it.
Sure.
What do we do?
So we're going to start here.
Okay.
Lion King versus Lilo and Stitch.
Lion King.
Easy.
Hands
My
down.
vote's Lion King. Move on. Up next, Wreck-It Ralph versus Mulan.
You know, as much as I love Mulan, I'm going to go with Wreck-It Ralph.
It's a much better movie.
Yeah, it is. It's a way better movie.
Easy for
Mulan
this one,
was
too.
really kind of fucked up.
Yeah, Aladdin versus Frozen.
Definitely Aladdin.
Aladdin wins hands down. Tarzan versus Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 for the win. I fucking hate Phil Collins. And he did the soundtrack for that.
Oh, for Tarzan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Zootopia versus the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh.
We're going to disagree on this because my vote's Zootopia.
Yeah, I like The Hunchback of Notre Dame better. That was a sad movie, though. But I like that one better than Zootopia. I didn't really like Zootopia that much.
I thought it was fun, but we'll go with Hunchback.
Right.
That's fine. I
Right.
didn't hate Hunchback of Notre Dame. Little Mermaid versus Moana.
Now, that's interesting that they would put those two together. I'm going to go with The Little Mermaid, clearly, because I love
your jam.
that movie. But Moana was really good. I liked it.
Yeah. Okay, up next, Tangled versus Hercules.
I like Tangled better.
Tangled, yep. Beauty and the Beast versus the
Can
Emperor.
I just kind of say Hercules kind of blew?
It was awful. Do you know that was the only movie I've ever... Well, okay, in my youth, because it's changed now. We actually experienced this on a Foodies episode where we went to a movie and we were the only people in the theater. The first time that happened to me in my life was at Hercules. We were the only people in the Hubson Theater. I literally did cartwheels up and down the aisle the whole movie and just ran around because I didn't really care.
That movie wasn't that great.
It wasn't that great, but I have those awesome plates from McDonald's.
You do. You have the Hercules McDonald's plates.
And the Megara,
Megara,
whatever. See, I only saw it once. Fuck her. I don't know her name. I'm awful.
Well, I was a history major in college, so you would think that I would really enjoy that movie.
However,
it sucked.
It was bad. Beauty and the Beast versus the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm going to go with Beauty and the Beast. But
Fair.
Emperor's New Groove was really great.
Okay, so now we'll be
These
done.
are not fair.
We'll be done with this for a second. Now we're going to move over. Toy Story versus Brave.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 3 versus Ratatouille.
Toy Story 3. That was super sad. Bummer. Hate it, but still way better.
Monsters Inc.
Ratatouille was good too, though.
Yeah. Monsters Inc. versus Monsters U.
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Okay.
Oliver's obsessed with Monsters University, and he burnt me out on it.
I like Monsters Inc. better.
I do too.
I think it's a much funnier movie.
It
Monsters
is.
University was just kind of a cheap.
a downer.
They could have done a sequel and made the movie better. It should have been Boo's movie, anyways. Wall-E versus A Bug's Life. Wall-E.
A Bug's Life.
Wall-E.
I didn't like Wall-E. It was really sad for me.
That movie's brilliant. I loved
It was a great
Wall-E.
movie, but I liked A Bug's Life better.
What are we going to do here?
I didn't even really like A Bug's Life that much, so I'll go with Wall-E.
Is that budging because I gave you Hunchback?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Coco versus Cars.
I've never seen Coco.
I would vote for Cars anyways because Coco's a movie that's a lot about death.
Oh.
So, it's not really my
well,
jam.
we can go with Cars. I haven't seen Coco.
Sure. Incredibles versus Inside Out.
Incredibles.
I didn't see Inside Out.
I thought Inside Out was kind of... What is it with fucking Pixar making you
that movie
cry?
was like
at the...
emotionally manipulative, right? Because they like played with the inside. What's the emotions like inside a person's brain and what's actually going on and stuff. And then they.
I'm gonna go with Incredibles for the win.
Sure. Up versus Toy Story 2.
I loved Up.
Toy Story 2 though.
Toy Story 2 was good, but I loved Up so much.
Okay, well we'll give it
was
Up.
so sweet and sad.
Ooh, this is a hardcore battle. Finding Nemo. Finding Dory.
I haven't seen Finding Dory.
Same. Got to go with Finding Nemo by default.
It's a good one.
Back over here.
Okay, we're back to our bracket.
In a battle of the Lion King versus Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm going with Lion King.
Same. Lion King moves on.
Nostalgia, classic.
Aladdin versus Big Hero 6.
Aladdin.
Hunchback versus Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Tangled versus Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. So
obviously
our final four on this side would be Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
Toy Story versus Toy Story 3.
Toy Story.
Monsters Inc. versus Wall-E.
Monsters Inc.
Cars versus Incredibles. That was Up versus Finding Nemo.
I'm gonna go with
Finding Nemo. Okay.
Only because Up was so freaking sad at the beginning.
Like this face that the bracket made.
Yeah.
Do you see the sad face it's making?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it and post it on Instagram.
That's great.
For our listeners and viewers.
I'm gonna save this and we're gonna fill it out with our answers too.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't even bother taking a picture.
No worries. No worries. You're doing the right thing. You're being a pro about it. So okay.
What's next?
So we got to go back to our final fours here and break it down. We're getting close to the end here.
Can't
The
buy a
Lion
bucket.
King
Razzle dazzle
versus Aladdin.
Going with Lion King.
I'm going with Aladdin.
Really?
Oh, hands down.
Make my argument.
Make your
argument. Convince me.
One name.
Robin Williams.
Hands down. Genie. It's the
Okay.
one of the greatest roles in Disney history.
Okay. I guess you can't place JTT next to Robin Williams.
No.
Okay.
No offense.
Aladdin for the win. I agree. I concur.
Ooh, Little Mermaid versus Beauty and the Beast. That's hardcore as fuck.
Little Mermaid.
But Little Mermaid definitely wins out. I think it's a better
loved
story.
Beauty and the Beast, and I loved the music.
Oh, yeah.
But I own the soundtrack to The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
You know that movie's going to win all these, right?
Maybe. We'll see. Toy Story versus Monsters, Inc. Toy Story. It's the OGest. I mean, that movie is...
I'm going to say if I had the choice to watch either Toy Story or Monsters, Inc., I'm going to go with Monsters, Inc.
Man, Monsters, Inc.'s a... Okay. Ooh.
I like it because Toy Story, yet it was a great movie. It was an emotional movie. And Monsters, Inc. was also slightly emotional, but it ended so sweet. And I love Billy Crystal so much. And I love John Goodman so much.
As Mike Wazowski and Sully.
Yeah, and it was such an original
Steve Buscemi
idea.
is the villain.
Yeah, and Randall.
Randall,
It was
yeah.
such a great movie.
Yeah, okay. I agree. Monsters, Inc. wins. It's one of the final two. Now we've got The Incredibles versus Finding Nemo.
Incredibles.
Okay, so here we go. The final four. It's Aladdin versus The Little Mermaid. And, ooh, I don't know.
I'm going with Little Mermaid. I'd watch that over Aladdin any day.
I would watch Aladdin. You know what that is?
It's you being a boy and me being a girl.
Absolutely, because we are both Disney kids, and I watched the boy movie, and you, of course. But I listen.
Okay, but the thing is, it's like
Under the Sea is one of my favorite musical numbers. Let me just break it down. It is one of the best musical numbers. I don't disagree with you. However,
was such a great movie, great song.
However, A Whole New World, Aladdin.
I don't know. SNL kind of ruined A Whole New World for me.
Yeah, with that sketch with Adam Driver and Cecily Strong.
Yeah.
She's getting peed on and stuff.
I don't know. Well, Oliver and I recently watched Aladdin like a couple of months ago, and it didn't hold up for me.
What?
In regards to Jasmine.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think as I'm getting older, it's the worst thing, but I'm starting to relate more to the adults in the Disney movies.
You were saying that.
Than the main characters.
You were like, goddamn right, Ursula, you know what you're talking about.
No, I'm more like, goddamn right, King Triton, she needs a fucking chaperone because that bitch is all over the place and not listening to you. And she's 16.
Yeah, she definitely needs this chaperone. Yeah.
And Princess Jasmine running away and being all bitchy, and I don't know. I think I'm just finally 31.
So, are you throwing down the gauntlet? Ooh, man, this is tough.
Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney. Like, in this bracket is my favorite Disney.
All right, so Little Mermaid. We've got Incredibles versus Monsters, Inc. Incredibles wins. Easy. It's definitely the better movie.
Yeah, Incredibles wins.
Okay, so now there's not even a question. It's the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it's the Little Mermaid.
It's the Little Mermaid.
Uh-huh.
You were like, that motherfucker's winning.
I could have told you before we even started that of my favorites on this whole list, the Little Mermaid would be it.
Well,
but that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that. I'm going to save this image.
I like doing brackets. We should do that for something else.
We could make our own.
We should do like we've been talking about doing the season finale of season 2 of Foodies.
It's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's coming up soon. And we've been talking about all these ideas we want to do for like an 80s movie podcast. Like all of our favorite 80s movies. And I don't really know how we're going to develop it yet, where we're going to go with it, but I want to do a bracket. That would be cool. What do you think? Oh, he's already looking.
I'm going to see. Oh my God, there are so many brackets. Holy shit.
Damn. There are lots of brackets.
Those are for A24 movies. You know, like Lady Bird and stuff like that. Greatest superhero of all time. Best 80s. I can't see what that says. Workout songs. What?
Why would there be a bracket for that?
I don't know, but someone's
People are weird.
Fucked up. People are weird. Maybe we'll just make our own. We'll just go through. We'll find the movies we like, and then we'll, for our finale, do that.
That sounds like a very nice rainy day project before the finale.
Yeah, and we'll have some time here to do that.
Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that. Let's make our own.
All right. Well, it's pretty much time to get out of here. Before we go, let's go ahead and tell people where they can check us out. Obviously, at journeyintocomics.com, where you can get all of the different shows on our network. Just search Journey into Comics Network on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music. We are now on Spotify and have been for a couple months now, so check us out there. Obviously, you can go to our Patreon, give us $1 early access to every episode. As soon as we're done recording and editing it, it goes to your ears, hopefully before launch day, usually. And for $3, you get early access and exclusive content. And for $100, you get early access, exclusive content, and a life-size, full-scale replica of Dick's Dick from Podcastrophe with the free Tyler tickler for $0. That's real. They want to do that. They don't know how they're going to do that, but they really want to do that. But anyways.
I'm sure Dick knows a guy.
V, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
It's always a pleasure talking to you.
On that note.
All right. Well, for Season 2, Episode 22 of Foodies Watching Movies, this has been the Disney Zone. I am Nate.
I'm Veronica.
And as always, eat fearless. We'll see you guys later.